Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are well and doing good. I have made this tutorial especially for the students of class 9th, and today I am going to talk about matter in our surrounding, which is the chapter first of chemistry of class 9th. So let's start our topic. All of us are aware of the term matter. Everything in this universe is made up of material which the scientist named as matter. हम अपने आसपास की सराउंडिंग में जो भी देखते हैं या महसूस करते हैं उसे हम मैटर कहते हैं. सो मैटर इज डिफाइंड एज anything that has mass and volume is termed as matter, or in other words we can say that anything that occupies space and can be felt by one or more sense organ is termed as matter. For example, chair, table, animals, humans, plant, river, building, etc. All of these are matter. Even your gases are matter. For example, the LPG cylinder, which is used in our kitchen for cooking purposes, is also matter because it is filled with gas and that occupies space and has mass. Even your air is also matter, which is a mixture of gases. All of us knew that matter can neither be created nor be destroyed, although it may be converted from one form to the another. For example, water, which is in liquid state, boil at 100 degrees Celsius, will get converted into vapors, and when it was freeze at 0 degrees Celsius, it will get converted into ice. Now, a question arises in our minds whether matter is particulate or continuous in nature. If we study about the physical composition of matter, we would come to know about that every matter is made up of certain particles which differ in size, shape and nature from other type of matter. For example, if we talk about water and a wooden block, both are matter and both are differ from each other. Water is made up of two molecules of hydrogen and one molecule of oxygen, whereas wood is made up of lignin and cellulose. Now, the second point is पार्टिकल ऑफ मैटर आर वेरी स्मॉल एंड टाइनी. जो मैटर के पार्टिकल्स हैं वो बहुत छोटे होते हैं साइज के अंदर. नाउ लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड whether matter is particulate or continuous in nature with the help of an activity. Activity to show that matter is made up of particles. Took a beaker and filled it half with water. Say if it is a beaker of 100 ml, then fill it with water up to 50 ml. Now add some sugar and salt to this beaker. What we have observed that our sugar and salt particles will get deposited at the bottom of the beaker. Upon stirring with the help of glass rod, the sugar and salt particles will get dissolved in the water without changing the level of the water. It will neither get increased nor get decreased. This shows that there is a space between the water molecules which was occupied by salt or sugar particles. Here in this diagram you can see that blue dots will represent the water molecule, whereas red dot will represent the sugar and salt particles, and this is the space between the two water molecules which was occupied by sugar and salt particles. This shows that our matter is particulate in nature but not continuous. Now we are able to answer, is matter continuous or particulate? Matter is composed of very small particles called atoms. Hence, matter is not continuous but particulate in nature. Now, the question arises, what is the size of these particles? Now, let us try to understand this with the help of an activity. Now let us try to understand the size of particles with the help of an activity. Here in this diagram you can see that there are 4 test tubes. The first test tube contains 100 ml of water and the next 3 will contain 90 ml of water each. To the first test tube add 2 to 3 crystal of potassium permanganate and from this transfer 10 ml of solution to the next test tube and repeat the process. Now you can see that at the second test tube the dilution rate is 10 raised to power minus 1, which means that if you have 10 parts of solvent then 1 part is of your solute, and at third test tube the dilution rate is 10 raised to power minus 2, which means that if you have 100 part of solvent then 1 part is of your solute. And similarly at fourth test tube the dilution rate is 10 raised to power minus 3, which means that if you have 1000 part of solvent then 1 part is of your solute, and this process is termed as dilution. Now we can define dilution as it is referred to the process of adding solvent to the solution to decrease its concentration. Please remember that in this process the amount of solute will remain constant, but it increases the total amount of solution, thus decreasing its final concentration. Now what we have observed from this activity is that after dilution the solution will still remain colored. This means that there are millions of particles of colored solution which divide themselves during dilution. This shows that the size of particles are very small or tiny. With this, I'm ending this video now. Hopefully my videos are useful for you people. So please share them with your peer group and please subscribe to my channel. Stay connected with me. Till then, bye bye.